Today, I want to talk about a question that comes up a lot. How do you meet a godly man? Finding someone who shares your faith and values can feel overwhelming, especially in today's dating culture. But the good news is God is faithful, and there are things you can do to position yourself to meet the right person. Let's go over some practical, realistic steps. And of course, we'll dive into some wisdom from the Bible along the way. 1. Grow your relationship with God first. The best way to meet someone who loves God is to become someone who is deeply rooted in your relationship with Him. Matthew 6 verse 33 says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Instead of focusing all your energy on finding the right person, focus on becoming the person God created you to be. When your heart is aligned with Him, you'll be more likely to attract someone with the same spiritual priorities. Godly men are drawn to women who are growing in their faith and purpose. 2. Get involved in your church and community. One of the best places to meet a godly man is where godly men already are, at church events, small groups, ministry activities, and community outreach. Hebrews 10 verses 24 to 25 reminds us, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another." You're not attending just to find a relationship, but by engaging in your faith community, you increase your chances of meeting someone with similar values. Plus, you'll grow spiritually and build meaningful friendships along the way. 3. Explore practical places to meet someone. Outside of church, there are many other ways to meet someone. Be intentional about showing up in spaces where healthy, like-minded people gather. Try these ideas. A farmer's market's a great place to strike up easy conversations. The gym. If fitness is your thing, you might meet someone who shares that passion. A local events, concerts, and sporting events. Attend things you genuinely enjoy. A family and friends. Let people know you're open to meeting someone. Sometimes, the best connections come through personal networks. Galas and holiday events. These can be fun ways to meet new people, especially during the holiday seasons. It's also important to have some savings for activities that might cost money, like tickets to events or dinners out. Meeting new people often requires stepping outside your comfort zone and making small investments. Be open to online options. We live in a digital age, and there's no shame in using Christian dating apps. If done with intention, these platforms can help you meet godly men you wouldn't have crossed paths with otherwise. Proverbs 16 verse 9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Just make sure your profile reflects your values clearly and that you approach online dating prayerfully and with discernment. Be wise and stay true to yourself, but don't limit God's ability to use any avenue, even online, to bring the right person into your life. 5. Prioritize character over chemistry. When you meet someone, it's easy to focus on chemistry and attraction. While those things matter, Proverbs 31 verse 30 reminds us, "Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." Look beyond surface-level attraction and pay attention to a man's character. Is he patient, kind, and respectful? Does he pursue God sincerely? These are the qualities that build a lasting relationship. Attraction can grow, but character is essential from the start. 6. Pray and trust God's timing. It's easy to get discouraged if things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. But God's timing is always perfect. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Pray consistently about your desire to meet a godly man. Ask God to guide your steps, give you peace, and prepare both you and the person He has for you. His plan is always good, and trusting His timing will give you peace, even in the waiting. So, if you're wondering how to meet a godly man, here's a quick recap. 1. Focus on growing your relationship with God first. 2. Get involved in your church and community. 3. Be intentional about showing up at places where like-minded people gather. 4. Be open to online dating options. 5. Prioritize character over chemistry. 6. Pray and trust God's timing. This isn't about following a formula. It's about aligning your heart with God's will. When you focus on living with purpose and becoming the person God designed you to be, you'll be ready for the right relationship when it comes. And even in the waiting, this season can be full of joy and growth. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this message encouraged you, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more faith-based relationship content. Remember, God is faithful, and His plan for your life is good. Stay blessed.